Satan's nail. A very poor man, overcome by greed, was willing to do anything to become rich. The devil, cunning, appeared before him and proposed a pact. I will give you the most expensive mansion in this city, and I will ask for nothing in return. Just a nail. I will leave a single nail stuck in the wall of the living room. The entire mansion will be yours, but the nail will be mine. You will never be able to touch it. If you try to pull it out or touch it, you will die instantly. The man, seduced by the proposal, hesitated for a moment, but was soon overcome by the desire for wealth. He thought to himself, if I accept, the mansion will be mine today. Without thinking about the consequences, he accepted. That same day, the devil fulfilled his part, and the man, with money that appeared from all sides, bought the mansion. He never told anyone about the pact. Family and friends were suspicious of his sudden wealth, but he kept it a secret. Every morning, the devil would appear at his door to inspect the nail. The man, although uncomfortable, ignored it, convinced that it was worth it. One day, to celebrate his new life of luxury, the man organized a great banquet. He invited the most important people in the city, the mayor, his colonel, the company, renowned. Everything was impeccable. The table was plentiful. The music was elegant. The guests were impressed. However, at the height of the party, someone knocked on the door. The man went to answer it and froze when he saw the devil with a bag in his hand. "Don't show up here," he begged. "Please go away. My guests can't know about our pact. Come back another time." When I'm alone, the devil smiled sinisterly and replied, "The nail is mine. I use it when and how I see fit." Without waiting for permission, the devil pushed the man and entered the mansion. The guests were horrified when they saw that dark figure. Many had never seen anything so terrible. The devil walked straight to the nail on the wall, took off the bag, and hung a huge piece of rotten meat on it. The stench was instantaneous and unbearable. They were disgusted, terrified, and one by one they began to leave the banquet. The man tried to argue, but the devil only scoffed. "You knew the conditions. The nail is mine, and I will do with it as I please." The putrid smell permeated the entire mansion, making it impossible to stay there. Worse still, the devil returned every day, bringing more and more rotten meat to hang on the nail. The mansion became a derelict place filled with stench. In despair, the man had to flee, leaving everything behind and returning to poverty. There are many Christians who have Satan's nail firmly planted in their lives. For some, it is a debt that has dragged on for years, neglected as if God did not demand justice. For others, it is money lent at abusive interest, exploiting those in need. There are also those who carry deeper nails. The husband who cheats on his wife or who covets another woman, the wife who harbors resentment in silence, the young man who lies to achieve his goals. Satan's nail is any area of your life where you have allowed evil to take hold, thinking it would not cause harm, but it will always come back, as in the story, to hang the carcass of sin, contaminating your entire existence. If there is a nail from the enemy, the smell of sin will drive away the blessings of God and will ruin everything around you. This is not just a story, but a prayer, so that God will pull Satan's nail out of your life today, if you allow it. Pull the nail out of the life of everyone who hears this story until the end. Everyone who will share it with more people. Everyone who comments saying, "Lord, I accept that you pull Satan's nail out of my life." Someone close to you may be living with Satan's nail.